Hello and welcome to the Big Wobble. 5 incredibly large explosions in China, Russia and the US and other disturbing coincidences smacks of sabotage and mirrors the days leading up to World War One. Some media organisations are claiming China, America and Russia are already at war, and the Tianjin explosion was carried out by a Pentagon space weapon in retaliation for yuan currency devaluation. As new technology brings new weapons such as cyber attacks, the much feared dirty bomb and other nasty ways to kill or disrupt our lives, are we witnessing sabotage on a global scale, mirroring the days leading up to the First World War. Last April, the capital cities of Holland, Turkey, Philippines and Washington DC and the White House all lost power in just over a week. It's all too much to be a coincidence. Last September, a strange streak of light in the San Francisco Bay Area was thought to be Russia or China testing a vulnerable and unsure US administration with a mock missile. In July, cyber attacks are thought to have knocked out the New York subway, the stock exchange, Wall Street Journal and United Airlines computer systems, all in the same day. The Bible warns us in Ephesians 6:12, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." We are truly living in evil times. The end of this evil system must surely be close. Now on to the rest of the news. It's a world on fire. Record heat waves continue to be registered around the globe. Austria, Slovakia, Germany, Egypt, Poland, the US, Spain, all recording record temperatures this week. The heat waves have killed thousands of people around the world, billions of fish and marine life, millions of cattle. Agriculture is failing, and there are record droughts worldwide. Cars are melting or bursting into flames. Roads are melting, and road cones are also melting. And August doesn't look like it's going to cool down anytime soon. Magnitude 6.7 quake, 200 kilometers southwest of the Darley Solomon Islands, is only the first major quake of August 2015. It is also the 86th major quake of this year. Many missing and feared dead after landslide in Shaanxi, China. It comes after the powerful typhoon Soudelor hit southern China over the weekend, bringing strong winds and rain. About 40 people are missing after the landslide. Scorched Earth update. 42 dead from heat in Egypt. New record highs for Poland, Hungary and Czech Republic. Devastating wildfires in Spain and Portugal. This will be a summer like no other. Seismologists say a year-long swarm of more than 5,600 earthquakes in Nevada are linked to volcanic activity. More than 200 of these quakes have registered at magnitude 3 or greater. Another major quake for the Solomon Islands. It is only the second major quake of August 2015, but the second major quake to hit the same area in 2 days. Yesterday's quake was the 87th major quake of 2015. It's called the Great Wet Hope, But will Super El Nino spell disaster for the US as the signals keep getting stronger? Taps are running dry in California's Central Valley as the worst drought in more than a century is forcing farmers to drill ever deeper underground for water. The Panama Canal Authority says it will temporarily cut the draft of ships allowed through because of drought caused by El Nino. Cuba is battling the worst drought in 50 years that has lasted for nearly 3 years, and the rest of the Caribbean are also suffering. Insane temperatures continue to break all records around the globe caused by El Nino. It's called the Great Wet Hope, and the drought-stricken folk of the American West are hoping the 2015-16 Super El Nino weather event will restore water to bone-dry reservoirs and farms, which are racing towards a point of no return. The last eruption was in 1940, but Ecuador's massive Cotopaxi volcano, one of the world's highest, rumbles back to life. The Andean country's highest active volcano has been showing signs of activity since April. That is surely something to behold. Here is a very unusual hat trick. A third major quake to hit the Solomon Islands in a week. That is so rare. It's still only the third major quake of August and the 88th major quake of 2015. Japan literally playing with fire. Volcanic island of Sakurajima eruption alert just days after restarting a nuclear reactor just miles away. The Japan Meteorological Agency increased the alert level for the volcano island of Sakurajima to 4 from 3, advising people within 3 kilometers of the crater to prepare to evacuate. Someone on my Facebook said this was getting bad. That is a huge understatement. More West Coast marine life misery. 25 humpback and fin whales found dead off the coast of Alaska and British Columbia. Twin typhoons take aim for Taiwan, Japan and the Korean Peninsula. Sorry, make that 2 super typhoons. Tropical storm Astani strengthened into a typhoon early on Monday morning, soon followed by Goni, which became a super typhoon several hours later. Goni and Astani are the 18th and 19th tropical storms of 2015 in the Western Pacific. Record-busting temperatures for Phoenix and 92 dead from the heat in 1 week in Egypt. Friday's high of 117 shattered the previous record for Phoenix for August the 14th by 4 degrees and tied the all-time mark for the month of August. In Egypt, 5 people who died of sunstroke brought the number of deaths in a week from a heatwave to 92, their health ministry says. Thanks for watching. That's it, I'm afraid. Until next week, bye bye.